Ryan Show.
Nice.
Marcus,
That's the bigger disappointment. What's up, Molly Q?
This is you and I talking, like no one at home's listening. Seriously though, your Cowboys, what was that? It was so embarrassing. Like I turned on, I couldn't even believe it. I texted him at halftime.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed. I expected more. They're out of the playoffs. Like
Molly,
it's not a good look.
You've heard me talk about Mike.
You know, I thought about doing something a little extra. I really did. I really did. Because I said, you know something? I've been telling y'all now for 28 straight years, 29 and counting. Just wait. Be patient. They won't let you down. But you wouldn't listen. You wouldn't listen, did you? You wouldn't listen. Now look what's happened to you now.
We saw all of these things. So again, we were chronicling their demise as the season progressed, week after week after week. That's entirely different than that team that was America's team, sticking out their chest, telling you what they were going to do. You know, don't let me call up that sound. Don't let me call up that sound of DeMarcus Lawrence sticking out his chest after they beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Talk about we gonna stomp them again. We gonna beat them up again. And then after that, we gonna beat them up again. Don't let me pull up a podcast segment from Micah Parsons and what he was talking about. Don't let me bring up Dak Prescott talking about those LV symbols and talking about it reminded him of Vegas and the Super Bowl and how he was preparing for that. Don't let me bring all of that up, okay? Don't let me bring up sound from Jerry Jones and his sound on local radio in Dallas and talking about after a regular season win, this is the most confident he has been. Don't let me bring up the fact that on the 28-year anniversary of the last appearance in an NFC Championship game, the Dallas Cowboys took the field against a quarterback in Jordan Love who was playing his very first playoff game. Don't let me bring that up, and don't let me remind this audience that the last time the Dallas Cowboys won a Super Bowl, do you know that only 10% of United States household swagoo had internet capability? Did you know that Google did not even exist? Google didn't exist, and Bill Clinton was the president of the United States of America. Okay, that's before George W. Okay, and sticking out their chest. Their expectations were here. And I saw it coming. You saw me, Swagoo. What did I say? You said you setting them up, didn't you? And I smiled. Never that, never that. Of course I was setting them up because they started feeling themselves. They started chirping like they always.
And you's a goddamn liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. This is what you was thinking right here.
Green Bay and Dallas. As much as I hate to admit it, I see Dallas winning this game and dropping over 40. Green Bay's defense is horrible. I got a bad knee. I'm in my 50s, and I don't think they could defend me. I'm not sold on Green Bay at all.
And I 100% agree with Jason Whitlock and Ryan Clark. He knows the deal, too.
So, not that he can't gloat that Dallas lost, but he thought they were going to win. And so his take today will have nothing to do with the reality that he's just as shocked as anybody else. There's just no authenticity, or authenticity is being diminished in sports. And so when you look at what we saw this entire NFL weekend, playoff weekend, you're seeing a drop in authenticity.
It's an absolute farce.
What do you, that was going to
That's an absolute farce. The Dallas Cowboys are the most talked about team because they're the most popular team. When the Dallas Cowboys are great, everyone speaks highly of them, maybe outside of Stephen A. And for him, it's just a stick, right? It's his thing. Jerry Jones loves Stephen A. Stephen A. loves Jerry Jones. He loves the Dallas Cowboys. If without the Dallas Cowboys, First Take would not be a watchable show during the football season.
Preach, Ryan. Even Pat McAfee was making fun of this clown. Look at that court jester over there.
Steve Y-O-U-N-G joined us yesterday, and Steve goes, Jerry is the problem. Jerry Jones is the problem. Plus, the players are already stars before they accomplish something. They're celebrities. He said that you should have the Cowboys start the season, no stars on the helmet. You get to 10 wins, you get 1 star. You win a playoff game, you get your other star. He wasn't kidding.
You know I love Steve. You know how much I love him.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Love those boys. You know I love those boys he got. We played in the grass, rode around in the lawn, all in Hawaii. I love his boys. He called me Uncle Mike. But Steve, tell Steve to perpetuate that mess in 49ers land. Don't shoot that directive nowhere near the Cowboys. No. I want you to
remember. The Niners are more successful than the Cowboys are.
Well, it depends on what we're looking at right now. Yes, they are right now still in the playoff. But ain't nobody more successful than that brand of the Dallas Cowboys.
I agree. The brand.
Right. Okay. So now, listen. So when the San Fran gets up here, it's up here. It's up here. It's high. The other people might be down here, but San Fran's high. But when Dallas Cowboys get up here, it's up here. It's up here.
They haven't been up there in 30 years, Mike.
Well, they've been right here. They just hadn't been over the top in 30 years. And that's what we're talking about right now. That's why you got me on, because we're talking about what we need to do now.
So there you have it, guys. You heard Ryan Clark. He works with Stephen A. Smith. He said it's just a shtick. And for you younger people, all the shtick is just an act. An act. So Cowboy fans, hold your head up high. We didn't come up with the name America's team. Some guy from NFL Films did way back in the 70s because he noticed everywhere he went, he saw Cowboy fans, and the Dallas Cowboys were a good team. So, been to 8 Super Bowls, won 5. Tom Landry won 21 consecutive winning seasons. So, that's why we're America's team. And we're in the team of the 90s. So, I don't even know what to say. Just laugh at Stephen Asshole Smith, okay? It took 30, 40 years for the Patriots to catch the Cowboys. And when they won their Super Bowls, they cheated. And it made the game less physical. Couldn't hit Tom Brady. And out of all the football teams in the NFL, top 3 teams are still Cowboys, Steelers, the 49ers. They won 5-2. Patriots. I put Green Bay in there because of the championships they won before the Super Bowl. But all the rest of the teams are below Dallas. Yeah. And we done gave you guys, 3 decades, and you still can't catch them. So what does that say about your team? Huh? What does it say about your team? Last time the Redskins won a Super Bowl was, 91? And a lot of you guys have never won a Super Bowl. And a lot of you guys only won 1 or 2 Super Bowls. So you still can't catch Dallas. And they ain't done it in 30 years. So what's that say about your team? I'm done. Go Cowboys. And then we're America's team, and everybody else can kiss my effing ass. Including you, Stephen A-hole. Yeah. Because all that hate, they hate us because they ain't us. Guys, have a great day. Go Cowboys.
Now, let's just be real. It's only 8 teams left. So there another 32 teams out here, 30 teams out here. 24 teams out here. 24 teams out here that still are home just like the Dallas Cowboys right now. So here's what you're going to do, Dan, and here's what everybody else is going to do. Everybody else is going to start talking about, it's just the Dallas Cowboys. Nobody going to talk about them other 24 teams that have got their butts home too. You know why? Because they're not way up here.
Yeah, but the Cowboys this year